Hi, welcome back to my channel. My channel is about reversing aging and the aging process and techniques that I can suggest that will help you to remain young, even turn back the clock, even look younger. That's important. So what you're watching, if you watched my other videos, you know that I emphasize weight-bearing exercise. And today I'd like to explain why I emphasize weight-bearing exercise. So as we age, our bones begin to lose calcium. Probably the peak of our bone growth is at age 30. After that, we start to lose calcium in our bones. And the reason why I emphasize weight-bearing exercise is to facilitate the absorption of calcium in our bones. So, what I would recommend, first of all, is for you to boost your calcium intake. A lot of us think of calcium as the end-all, be-all way to get calcium in our bones, but it isn't everything. I would think that a lot of you know that eating your 5 fruits and vegetables a day, especially leafy greens, could help you with this calcium absorption, with getting calcium to absorb into your bones. Especially like spinach or kale. These things help you, or eating a lot of salads, a lot of veggies, help your bones to get more dense. There's been studies shown that milk, so a lot of people think of milk as a way to get calcium into your bone, but there's been studies that show that milk actually breaks down the calcium in our bones. This is kind of counterintuitive. We've been told all our lives since we're little kids that to drink our milk, and I would say no. I would say either cut down or cut back on your milk, or just stop drinking milk, because it does not build good bones or strong bones, as the commercials say. Other vitamins that are important are vitamin K and potassium. So potassium helps your muscles and nerves communicate, so does vitamin K. These vitamins help your muscles and your nerves communicate with one another. But the most important thing that potassium can do for you, the most important function that potassium does for us, is it helps neutralize the acids in our body and that remove calcium from our body. So potassium is really important. Please remember to take your potassium or eat foods with potassium. Another important thing you can do to boost your calcium is to moderate your caffeine. A lot of us drink a lot of coffee, Cokes, whatever, during the day, even tea. I would say that, it's common knowledge right now that caffeine has certain health benefits, but too much caffeine, especially for someone who doesn't get a lot of calcium, which is most of us, too much caffeine, it has been shown to deprive you of the calcium absorption your body needs. So please moderate your caffeine. And then finally, of course, what my channel is about is making exercise a priority, and that's why I will emphasize weight-bearing exercise, because it's the most important thing you can do for your bones, especially as you age. Women are prone to getting osteoporosis and osteopenia, but if you do this weight-bearing exercise, a little bit at first, ask your doctor, what is too much, a little bit at first, work your way up to see the gains that you would like to see, or, to look the way you want to look. I recommend that you exercise 3 to 4 times a week minimum. So next I'm going to demonstrate a few exercises I normally do in my videos on my channel. Today I'm going to emphasize or show or demonstrate the deadlift. I'm going to do it with dumbbells first, and then I'm going to show you with a barbell. In case you get to the gym, or if you happen to have a barbell in your garage or at home, I think deadlift is probably a primary compound exercise that should be incorporated every week into your workout. And I don't recommend that you go light with this exercise. It is a core exercise, builds your core, helps with your low back if you have low back issues, and also it builds your hammies and your quads. So let's get to it. I'll demonstrate first with the dumbbells. So first I'm going to demonstrate a deadlift with dumbbells. Choose a size, since you're beginning. This is, probably the first time you've ever done a deadlift. I would choose a size that feels comfortable and not too much strain. So the first one I'm going to demonstrate for you is called a conventional deadlift, okay? So what you do is you get two dumbbells, and you kind of put your feet in the middle, put the dumbbells at the side. You don't want to squish your feet, hurt your feet, or anything when you come down with it. You lay them next to your feet, and then you put your feet about hip width apart, as we usually do. And then you're going to reach down and get them now. The conventional is different because what you're doing is you're kind of at a 45-degree angle. Your arms are completely straight, almost as if, dropping. And you're just going to lift with your back straight. Your lumbar curve is preserved. You're just going to lift. And then you slowly go back down. Now, some people touch the ground. I don't touch the ground. And you lift. Back down. You lift. One more time. Again, no curling the arms. Arms completely straight. Feet are hip width. And you're going to go all the way down like this. And then you lift. Okay, so now I'm going to demonstrate a straight leg deadlift with dumbbells. Slightly different than the conventional. You're going to put the dumbbells in front of your toes instead of on the side of your toes. So I'm going to show you now. I'm going to demonstrate them on this one. So you're going to lift it up. And if you remember, the conventional is at a 45. This is different. You're as straight-legged as you can be with, they call them soft knees. You're gonna have soft knees. So you're not gonna be completely straight. It's gonna be a soft knee, and you're gonna, again, drop the weights as much as you can, and then pull out to the side like this. Pull up to the side like this. Go back. Pull up to the side like this. You want your head to be, erect, but not up. Kind of looking forward. That's a straight leg deadlift with a dumbbell. So now I'm going to demonstrate a deadlift with a barbell. Like I said, I know, I'm understanding that a lot of you can't get to the gym right now, but I feel that this is a movement or maneuver that I will be showing you quite a bit. I really think that form is the most important with deadlift because is, as much as I emphasize the fact that it will help your lower back, if you do it wrong, you can do damage. So it's real important that you learn the proper method or the proper way, the proper form for doing a deadlift. So I have my barbell here. I have two 25s on it. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to step up to the bar, and I'm going to put the bar mid-foot. Do you see that? And I'm going to put my legs at hip width. With the squat, we did shoulder width. With the deadlift, it is hip width, okay? You're going to have a soft knee. And it's going to be very similar to what I just showed you or just demonstrate with the conventional deadlift with the dumbbell. It's going to be the same thing with the barbell, okay? So we're going to have a very flat back. You have to make sure your shoulders are back, your head is high, and when you bend, you're going to look forward, but you're not going to cock your head at all, okay? So I'm going to use a regular grip. With this, when it's light, you can use a regular grip. But if you go heavy, you can cross grip. This is what I mean by cross grip. Is one palm is forward and one palm is backward. Okay. So let me bend over. I'm going to grab it. Now you want to make sure that you grab it at the same place on both sides. In other words, so your legs are hip width, and when you grab it, you're definitely you want your shoulders to be a little bit ahead or a little bit forward, and you want your grip to be at shoulder width. You're not gonna grab here. You're gonna put it right here. Okay. So now I'm gonna come up, and I'm gonna keep the bar as close to my legs as I can. Like I said, midfoot. Come up. And slowly back down. You're not gonna go fast. Come up. Come on. So you're going to be thinking about drawing a line. I'm going to demonstrate how to do it from the side. And you're going to draw a line straight down, a line with the barbell, straight down. So now I want to demonstrate it from a side profile, deadlift with a barbell. So you walk up to the bar as close as you can get without it actually touching your shins. You're going to have any kind of grip that you want, either cross grip or holding conventionally. And you want to make sure you're centered to the bar. And the thing that I want you to emphasize is watch how the bar moves when I do my deadlift. Besides the fact that you're going to have a flat back, you're going to look forward. And you're also going to angle. What you do is you kind of dip your butt out like this. You're going to do that. But I want you to notice the bar, how I'm not swinging it forward like this, that I'm keeping it as close to the body as possible, almost drawing a straight line. So here goes. Back as flat as possible. Okay. Arms as straight as you can make them. In other words, no curl in your arms. Here we go. So I'd like to conclude today's lesson. I talked a bit about why I emphasize weight-bearing exercise in my channel, on my videos. I talk a lot about weightlifting or weight-bearing exercise. I think it's very important to, especially for people reaching midlife or beyond. To keep our bones strong and good balance and just a positive, happy mentality. I think weightlifting has changed my life, and I am going to emphasize that in every video for all of you. But I think Reversing aging or remaining young is an all-inclusive process that involves healthy eating, basically a good diet. I don't want to say you're on a diet, but a good diet, positive attitude, and working out pretty much daily. All right, I hope you enjoyed today's lesson, and see you again soon. Thanks a lot.